Welcome to Wisdom. Discover 10 Buddhist principles to transform challenges into growth opportunities. Imagine if the key to turning your toughest challenges into moments of incredible growth was discovered over 2,000 years ago. Envision handling life's most difficult problems with such profound calmness that nothing can disturb your inner peace. At Wisdom, we delve into philosophies that can transform your life, starting with the wise teachings of Buddha, who once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." This emphasizes the power of our thoughts in shaping our lives. What if you could harness your mind to turn every challenging situation into an opportunity to learn and grow? It's like possessing a superpower. Today, on Wisdom, we'll explore ancient Buddhist principles that can help you achieve just that. These teachings are not merely old words from a distant past. They are practical tools you can use in your daily life to find peace and strength, no matter what challenges arise. By understanding and applying these principles, you can begin to see your struggles as opportunities, enhancing your life and making it more fulfilling. Ready to unlock this superpower? Let's dive in. 1. Embracing obstacles as opportunities. In Buddhism, challenges are not just seen as obstacles blocking our path, but as valuable opportunities for personal growth and development. This perspective fundamentally shifts the way we approach difficulties in life. Instead of viewing challenges as setbacks or burdens, Buddhism encourages us to see them as essential components of our journey toward enlightenment and self-improvement. Consider the metaphor of a lotus flower, a significant symbol in Buddhist teachings. The lotus grows in muddy waters, yet it emerges pristine and beautiful. The mud represents the challenges and struggles we face, and the lotus symbolizes the purity and enlightenment that can result from overcoming adversity. Without the mud, the lotus cannot bloom. Similarly, without challenges, we cannot grow. When we encounter obstacles, they test our patience, resilience, and determination. These are moments where we can learn more about ourselves, our strengths, weaknesses, and the areas where we need improvement. For instance, facing a difficult situation at work might reveal our tendencies towards stress or anger, highlighting the need for cultivating patience or better stress management techniques. Moreover, challenges can serve as catalysts for change. They push us out of our comfort zones and encourage us to develop new skills or perspectives. Overcoming a personal loss might deepen our empathy and compassion for others experiencing similar pain. Dealing with a financial setback might inspire us to become more resourceful and financially savvy. Buddhism teaches that the nature of our experiences is determined by our perception. By choosing to perceive obstacles as opportunities, we empower ourselves to extract wisdom from every situation. This doesn't mean minimizing the difficulty of challenges, but rather acknowledging their potential to contribute to our growth. To embrace obstacles as opportunities, start by practicing mindfulness when faced with a challenge. Acknowledge the difficulty without judgment and reflect on what this situation might be teaching you. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can this challenge help me grow? What qualities do I need to develop to overcome this obstacle? By approaching challenges with curiosity and openness, you transform them into stepping stones on your path to personal and spiritual development. 2. Living in the present moment. Buddhism places profound importance on living fully in the present moment through the practice of mindfulness. In our modern lives, we are often preoccupied with future plans or past regrets, which can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of disconnection from our current experiences. Living in the present means fully engaging with the here and now, experiencing life as it unfolds without being distracted by thoughts of what was or what might be. This practice enhances our appreciation of life's simple pleasures and deepens our connection with ourselves and others. The Buddha taught that life exists only in the present moment. The past is gone, and the future is yet to come. By dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, we miss out on the richness of the present experience. Mindfulness brings our attention back to the current moment, allowing us to fully experience and appreciate it. Practicing mindfulness can involve various techniques. Mindful breathing. Focus your attention on your breath. Notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils, the rise and fall of your chest or abdomen. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the breath. Mindful observation. Choose an object or part of nature to focus on, a flower, a tree, or the sky. Observe it intently, noticing colors, shapes, textures, and patterns without labeling or analyzing. Mindful listening. Pay attention to sounds around you, whether it's the chirping of birds, the hum of traffic, or the sound of a colleague's voice. Listen fully without judgment or distraction. Living in the present also means accepting each moment as it is. This acceptance doesn't imply passivity or resignation, but rather acknowledging reality without resistance. When we accept the present moment, we reduce the mental friction that causes stress and unhappiness. By consistently practicing mindfulness, we can reduce anxiety and depression, improve our focus and cognitive abilities, and enhance our overall well-being. We become more attuned to our needs and emotions, enabling us to respond to situations thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. 3. Developing emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and adapt to challenging circumstances without becoming overwhelmed. In Buddhism, developing emotional resilience is essential for maintaining inner peace and navigating the inevitable ups and downs of life. Emotions are natural responses to events, but problems arise when we become attached to them or allow them to dictate our actions. Buddhism teaches us to observe our emotions with mindfulness, recognizing them without judgment or identification. One technique for developing emotional resilience is emotional mindfulness. When you experience a strong emotion, acknowledge the emotion. Recognize that you are feeling angry, sad, anxious, etc. Name the emotion silently to yourself. Observe the physical sensations. Notice how the emotion manifests in your body. Do you feel tension, a racing heart, or a knot in your stomach? Accept the emotion. Allow yourself to feel without trying to suppress or change it. Understand that emotions are transient and will pass. Respond wisely. Choose a response that aligns with your values and long-term well-being, rather than reacting impulsively. Another practice is meditation, specifically the practice of loving-kindness meditation, metta meditation. This meditation cultivates compassion and empathy, first toward oneself and then extending to others, including those with whom we have difficulties. This practice can soften negative emotions and build resilience by fostering a sense of connection and understanding. Developing emotional resilience also involves self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a good friend facing a similar situation. Recognize that suffering and setbacks are part of the shared human experience. By strengthening our emotional resilience, we become better equipped to handle stress, recover from setbacks, and maintain a positive outlook even in challenging times. This resilience contributes to our overall happiness and enables us to support others effectively. 4. Building self-discipline. Self-discipline is a vital component of personal growth and success, central to achieving goals and living a fulfilling life. In Buddhism, self-discipline is about cultivating the mental strength to make choices aligned with our highest values and long-term well-being, even when faced with temptations or distractions. Self-discipline involves setting clear intentions. Know what you want to achieve and why it matters to you. Clear intentions provide motivation and direction. Developing healthy habits. Establish routines that support your goals, such as regular meditation, exercise, or study periods. Practicing mindfulness. Stay aware of your thoughts and impulses, allowing you to make conscious choices rather than acting on autopilot. Overcoming procrastination. Break tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Use techniques like the Pomodoro technique to maintain focus and productivity. Resisting temptations. Recognize triggers that lead to distractions or unhealthy behaviors. Implement strategies to avoid or manage these triggers. In Buddhism, the practice of right effort, one of the Noble Eightfold Path, emphasizes the importance of self-discipline. It involves cultivating positive states of mind, preventing negative ones, and persisting in our practice even when it's challenging. Building self-discipline can start with small commitments. For example, committing to meditate for 5 minutes each morning can establish a habit that grows over time. Celebrate small victories to maintain motivation. Self-discipline is not about self-punishment or deprivation. It's about making choices that serve your highest good and contribute to your long-term happiness and fulfillment. It's the bridge between goals and accomplishment, enabling you to live in alignment with your true self. 5. Not caring what others think. One of the teachings of Buddhism is to free oneself from the concern of others' opinions. In a world where social validation often dictates self-worth, detaching from the need for external approval is liberating. When we constantly seek validation from others, we may compromise our values, making choices to please others rather than staying true to ourselves. Experience anxiety and stress. Worrying about how we are perceived can lead to mental and emotional distress. Limit our potential. Fear of judgment may prevent us from pursuing our passions or taking risks. Buddhism encourages us to turn inward for validation. This involves understanding your true self. Through practices like meditation and self-reflection, gain clarity about your values, beliefs, and desires. Practicing self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and acceptance, recognizing your inherent worthiness. Embracing imperfection. Accept that making mistakes is part of the human experience and an opportunity for growth. Cultivating inner confidence. Trust in your abilities and judgment, reinforcing your self-esteem from within. By not being overly concerned with others' opinions, we free ourselves to live authentically. This doesn't mean we disregard others' feelings or feedback entirely, but we weigh them appropriately without allowing them to overshadow our inner guidance. Living authentically leads to greater fulfillment as we are aligned with our true selves. It also fosters genuine relationships based on mutual respect and understanding, rather than superficial approval. 6. Building mental strength. Mental strength is crucial for navigating life's challenges with resilience and clarity. In Buddhism, building mental strength involves cultivating a stable and focused mind through consistent practice. Meditation is fundamental in strengthening the mind. Regular meditation practice can enhance concentration. Focusing on a single point, like the breath, trains the mind to remain attentive. Reduce mental clutter. Observing thoughts without attachment allows us to clear unnecessary mental noise. Improve emotional regulation. Recognizing and processing emotions in meditation helps manage them effectively in daily life. Mindfulness extends the benefits of meditation into everyday activities. By being fully present, we reduce stress. Letting go of worries about the past or future diminishes anxiety. Enhance sensory experiences. Fully engaging with our senses enriches our experiences. Improve decision-making. Greater awareness leads to more thoughtful and deliberate choices. Another aspect of mental strength is developing equanimity, the ability to remain balanced and composed regardless of external circumstances. This involves accepting what is, recognize reality without resistance, even if it's not as we wish. Letting go of control. Understand that we cannot control everything and release the need to do so. Maintaining perspective. See situations within the broader context of life, reducing the impact of temporary difficulties. Building mental strength also includes cultivating positive mental states such as compassion, joy, and gratitude. Engaging in practices that foster these states enhances our overall mental well-being and resilience. 7. Embracing impermanence. Impermanence, or anicca, is a fundamental Buddhist concept. It acknowledges that all phenomena are in a constant state of change. Embracing impermanence can transform our relationship with the world and reduce suffering. Understanding impermanence involves recognizing change as natural. Accept that everything from emotions to relationships to life circumstances is transient. Letting go of attachment. Realize that clinging to things as permanent leads to suffering when they inevitably change. Appreciating the present. Knowing that moments are fleeting encourages us to fully engage with the here and now. Embracing impermanence helps us cope with loss and change. For example, understanding that grief is a natural response that will evolve over time can provide comfort. It also encourages flexibility and adaptability as we become more comfortable with the ebb and flow of life. Impermanence can also inspire us to live more meaningfully. Recognizing that our time is limited motivates us to pursue what truly matters and to cherish our relationships and experiences. 8. Letting go of attachment. Attachment in Buddhism refers to the clinging to desires, people, or material possessions with the belief that they will bring lasting happiness. letting go of attachment is essential for achieving inner peace. Attachment can manifest as desire for material possessions, believing that acquiring more will lead to fulfillment. Clinging to relationships, depending on others for our happiness or sense of self-worth. Rigid expectations, insisting that life unfold according to our plans. Letting go involves practicing non-attachment, engaging with life fully without clinging or possessiveness. Cultivating inner fulfillment, finding contentment within ourselves rather than relying on external sources. Embracing change, accepting that life is dynamic and that holding on tightly leads to suffering. One practice to aid in letting go is reflecting on the nature of desire. Acknowledge that desires often lead to temporary satisfaction, followed by more craving. By understanding this cycle, we can reduce our attachment to desires. Another practice is generosity. Sharing our time, resources, and compassion with others diminishes self-centeredness and attachment. It fosters a sense of connection and fulfillment that is more enduring than temporary pleasures. Letting go of attachment doesn't mean disengaging from life, but rather engaging without the chains of clinging. It allows us to experience life more freely and joyfully. 9. Practicing gratitude daily. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can enhance well-being and happiness. In Buddhism, gratitude is an acknowledgement of the interdependence of all life and appreciation for the present moment. Practicing gratitude involves reflecting on what you have. Regularly consider the blessings in your life, from basic needs being met to the people who enrich your life. Expressing appreciation. Thank others for their kindness and contributions. Strengthening relationships. Cultivating mindfulness. Recognize and savor positive experiences as they happen. Journaling. Keep a gratitude journal to record things you're thankful for each day. Gratitude shifts focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, fostering contentment and reducing feelings of envy or dissatisfaction. In Buddhism, gratitude is also connected to the understanding of dependent origination, the concept that all things arise in dependence upon multiple causes and conditions. Recognizing this interconnectedness deepens our appreciation for the myriad contributions that make our lives possible. Gratitude enhances empathy and compassion as we become more aware of others' roles in our well-being. It can also improve mental health by reducing stress and increasing resilience. 10. Prioritizing inner peace. Inner peace is the ultimate goal in Buddhism, a state of mental and emotional tranquility that remains undisturbed by external circumstances. Prioritizing inner peace involves making conscious choices that support your mental and emotional well-being. Strategies for cultivating inner peace include regular meditation practice. Establish a consistent meditation routine to quiet the mind and connect with your inner self. Simplifying your life. Reduce clutter and unnecessary commitments to focus on what truly matters. Setting boundaries. Protect your time and energy by learning to say no to demands that detract from your peace. Practicing mindfulness. Stay present to reduce anxiety about the future or regrets about the past. Letting go of negative thoughts. Observe negative thought patterns without attachment and gently redirect your focus. Engaging in self-care. Prioritize activities that nourish your body, mind, and spirit, such as exercise, hobbies, or spending time in nature. Inner peace also involves cultivating compassion and forgiveness, both for others and yourself. Holding on to anger or resentment disrupts inner tranquility. By practicing forgiveness, we release ourselves from the burden of negativity. In addition, aligning your life with your values promotes inner peace. Living authentically reduces internal conflict and fosters a sense of harmony within. Prioritizing inner peace doesn't mean avoiding challenges or responsibilities. It means approaching life from a centered and balanced state, enabling you to handle difficulties more effectively and enjoy life's pleasures more fully. These 10 principles are more than ideas to consider. They are practical steps that can lead to significant changes in your life. By incorporating them into your daily routine, you can begin a transformation that starts from within and shines outward. As you adopt these practices, you'll notice changes in your mindset, relationships, and overall well-being. It's not just about understanding these principles intellectually, but about living them each day and letting them guide your actions. If this exploration resonated with you, Please like and follow Om Wisdom for more insights on living a meaningful and fulfilling life. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let us know which principles spoke to you the most and how you plan to incorporate it into your life. Your support helps us continue to create content that supports your journey toward a more purposeful and joyful existence. Thank you for being a part of the Om Wisdom community. Together, let's continue to grow, learn, and find peace in every moment.